There is a mother in all of us. Not just the one who gave birth, but the one who nurtures, forgives, protects, or sometimes stands silently, unsure of what to say. Carl Jung called her the Mother Archetype, not a person, but a timeless imprint in the human psyche, the source of love, the giver of life, but also, when distorted, a love that forgets to speak. What you're about to hear is not a theory. It's a letter, written by a son, on the day he was to die. Dear Mom, if you're sleeping, please wake up and read this. If you're already awake, sit down. Because this may be the last letter you ever receive from me. Mom, I'm about to be executed. In a few hours, they'll hang me like a criminal. But before that happens, I want to tell you why this happened. And who is really responsible. Do you remember, Mom, when I was 3, I stole a toy from a classmate? You laughed. You said nothing. You didn't teach me it was wrong. At 5, I took money from Dad's wallet. You saw, but you stayed silent. At 8, I broke the neighbor's window. You helped me cover it up and told me not to worry. At 12, I was expelled from school for cheating. You let me stay home. No questions asked, no consequences. At 17, I was caught with stolen goods. You bailed me out. You said, my son is just a little wild. And when I committed my first real crime, you covered for me again. You never asked me why. You never asked me what was happening. You never stopped me. Mom, you loved me. But your love was silence. Your love never said no, never gave boundaries, never taught me about right and wrong. Now I'm paying for it, with my life. And I want you to know, you are just as guilty as I am. Because if you had punished me when I was 3, maybe I wouldn't be here at 30. If you had guided me, scolded me, held me back just once, maybe I wouldn't be standing on the edge of death. Mom, I'm not writing this letter to blame you. I'm writing it so that no other mother makes the same mistake. Let your children cry, let them be angry, but do not let them grow up without correction, without guidance, without truth, because love without direction can destroy. Goodbye, Mom, your son, soon to be a memory or a criminal. This was not just a letter to one mother. It was a mirror held up to a quiet, dangerous love, a love that never says no, a love that watches but doesn't act. Jung once said, nothing has a stronger influence on the child than the unlived life of the parent. The mother archetype, when whole, brings life, but when shadowed, it becomes indulgence, avoidance, and the fear of losing the child by doing what's right. And so, the child is lost anyway. This letter belongs to more than just one story. It speaks to every child who longed to be corrected with love, and every parent who didn't know how. We can't change the past, but we can become the mother to our children and to the forgotten child within ourselves, who still longs for a voice that says, "Stop, I see you, and I won't let you fall."